job, Toby.
Call me boss when we're on duty. Going to have to make a break for it.
You have a plan?
No, of course I don't!
Shh.
Sorry.
Well, you're a man, aren't you, Toby? Just jump out and beat those guys up.
What are you, nuts? We're completely outnumbered. This isn't a video game, you know.
Then what do we do?
Let's see. We'll just have to split
Hello,
up. We can meet back
and
at the
welcome
mobile office.
to Kung Fu Rider.
Okay. We'll manage something.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the hell happened there. Alright. We have unlocked the vacuum cleaner. And away we go. On number 2. But yeah, there's all kinds of routes and short little bits and bobs through these levels. They're actually really cool. Just because they want you to grind through different like elevations and stuff like that on the maps. And they're meant to be replayed like over and over to kind of figure out all these routes and figure out what the best way through them is. And as we go on, the levels are going to get more complex. And you'll see there's like little highlighted areas, like here, where it wants me to go under. You know, and I can go over here. See? You can see all kinds of weird little, like, shortcuts and versions of the level that are going to go different ways. Oh, big turn. And I can cut through here. Make a big mess. I got him here. And yeah, like, these controls, like, are literally, like, if you've played the Wii or, you know, basically anything... Oh, my God! Basically anything Wii like, or if you've actually played with the Move, but very few people have unless you are into weird stuff like this, and or PlayStation VR. Oh, there we go. Oh, I want to get that rail. But yeah, see, like, there's all kinds of these crazy different runs through these levels. Ooh, here we go. And away we go. Get that guy out of here. And then this. Can I get up here? Yeah, there we go. Boom. And in we are. No, they did the stools or whatever have different stats. For sure. Like, because you can get, like, really nice chairs, and there's, like a rocking horse, and a whole bunch of different ones. Yeah, as long as we pass it, we'll just keep going. Yeah, like here, see, vacuum cleaner, still baby rocker. I suppose I could be taking Toby, too. I don't have to take... yeah, see, they show, like, the stars, like, based on stars. And they have actual stats based on, you know, speed and turning and stuff like that.
I sure hope Toby's doing okay.
Oh. Oh. And, like, yeah, and these levels do get way bigger, too. Like, you're kind of... Oh... You're kind of getting into situations where, like, it's almost open world down once you get to, like, the waterfronts and the docks and stuff like that. Oh! And cars. Gotta look out for cars. Big turn. And there's, like, hidden stuff, too. Oh, let's go over here. Ooh. Yeah. There we go. Oh, through here. Kick that guy. Get out of here. Yeah, see, I could have ducked under there. These dudes want a piece of me? No thanks, Tom Hanks. Oh ho ho, he almost got me. And there's a bunch of factors, like, based on what you pick up and what you, Yep, absolutely.
Rank S.
Rank Esaru. Alright. Tiger Road. I got stool select. Oh, I do have to. I think I have to back. Yeah, I'll take Toby. Boom. Tiger Road Revenge. See, like they have the chair there has 3 stars in steering, 2-star speed. Max speed's only 1 star. Durability, you know. Yeah, this trailer. See, there's the ones you unlock. A trailer, a toy little reindeer. You know, there's a bunch. They'll swing back over. Yeah, and I gotta like shake this thing like a Harry Potter wand or whatever to move through the menus. You lost another wrench. Jeez, it's a wrench apocalypse.
Oh, I hope Karen will be all right. Oh, perfect. All right then. Giddy up.
Yeah, let's do it. Get over there. There we go. Alright. Swinging away here. Whoop. Oh, get out of here. Oh, oh. This guy. Yeah, and right here, there's a nice little shortcut. Big air, big air. We have duck through. Duck through. Look out for that guy. Oh! He knocked me off balance. I tried to kick him. I get hit with a barrel. There we go. Oh, that drunk. Get out of here. Take your drinking elsewhere, fool. Alright, we'll pop up, we'll grind. Oh! That's right, get out of here, fools. Ho ho ho. And away we go. Uh-oh, see? They'll shake you down. They'll destabilize you. And yeah, that's the thing, like, these guys are all trying to kick me. Not cool. Alright, away we go here. This guy with the staff. Get out of here. Nope. Nope. Not today. Not today. Oh, just as I was saying, not today. Not today. Are you like the littlest hobo? Yeah, it's time for you to move on to a new town. Why did you lose a wrench? Slash, where did you lose your wrench?
Rank X.
What does it matter if you have a wrench? What does it do? Nothing. Alright. Dragon Town Revenge. I'm gonna go back to Karen. Because my rule is, pick a lady. Baby Walker. Alright. Let's vacuum cleaner it up. Oh really? Gary's channel. is he just clearing house kind of thing, or what?
I sure hope Toby's doing okay. Ooh, look at that.
Maybe a bunch of people are like, hey, this guy that runs IndieCom TV probably shouldn't have a wrench on my channel. It might look like, you know, oh, that I'm associated with that channel, and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Or it might just be like nothing at all. Might have nothing to do with any of it. Oh, all that to get taken out by that pole. She's taken on some poles in her day. I'll tell you that for free. Look at this dude. Uh-oh. Aw. To get knocked off balance, only to be taken out. Oh, yeah. Oh, I missed that one. Oh, come on. Give me that sweet love. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's bad times at Ridgemont High, guys. Bad times. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that's right. Frontside grinder to fakie. Oh, I missed it. I missed that key. That key path. Yeah, there we go. Big turn. Big turn. But yeah, this game's really dumb and really fun. But like I said, I do wish it just had proper, you know, PS3 controller support. Because it would just be way more fun to just be a little bit more precise with it. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I'll retry this again. The thing is like, hey, what? Like, that's the thing. Like, do you want them constantly bothering you with like bits and bobs of everything, or you know, what is it that you want out of that? I guess is the best way to put it. Like, ideally, you would just get like, hey, I helped you guys set it up. Away you go. Have fun. You know. Maybe constantly talking about comic business while other people are trying to stream and you're just bringing everybody down. You know. Oh! Oh man, how am I gonna get that guy? You know? People are just fun and games. Evan's like, oh, it's all about me all the time, 24/7. Oh, no, 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 no. No, get up there. Oh, I missed both of those signs. Not only did I get one sign, but I missed both of them. Get out of my way, Chinaman. Triad Yakuza man. Oh, get that bench out of my face grill. Oh, we took everybody out there. Alright, boom, boom, boom. Get it! Get it! Alright, big turn. There we go. That's right, up we go. Yeah. Big turn. Alright, who's your mama? Obama. Yeah. There we go. Like butter.
That was close.
I never said anything about comics. I just said that, like, you know, you're just bringing everybody down with your constant talk about, like, who has a wrench and who doesn't have a wrench. Does anybody care about wrenches? That's the real thing. What people care about chairs and how these chairs can grind. You know, do you fix a chair with a wrench? I don't think so. You got a stool? You got a vacuum cleaner? You got a baby walker? I mean, let's bring it to Stool Town. Says there are 3 people
Sure
watching.
hope Toby's
Who's
doing
these
okay.
mystery third person? That's a real question.
Look at that.
Who? Vroom. You know what I'm saying, girl? Vroom vroom. I'm in the back of this truck, yo. Right up here. Boom. Boom. Oh, see, I want to get that money up there. That's the thing. Also, this soundtrack is great. Alright, away we go. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Oh! Ah, man, as soon as you get knocked off balance, it's brutal. You gotta quickly shake back. Look out for this dude with the ladder, and this dude with the ladder. There we go. Get out of here. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving anybody a wrench. Nobody gets a wrench. Nobody deserves a wrench. That's what I think. Oh, these clowns. Oh, get out of here. Oh. Oh. Can I just book down this way and ignore this guy completely? Yeah, I can. Perfect. Okay, screw this guy. Okay, look out for this bar this time. There we go. Oh, that guy. Come on, that guy. Look at me, ragdoll. Alright, we're good for the end.
That was close.
But what if I don't care? What if I'm doing this for fun? And I don't care if anybody watches it or not. That's the real thing. You know. You'll give me a wrench for free? Aw, that's nice of you. The baby walker. Use the Force, Luke.
I sure hope Toby's doing okay.
Me too, girl.
Ooh, look at that.
Let's do it. Did it? Aye. Alright, big turn, big turn. Big turn. Aye. Alright, let's go. Big grinds. Oh. Get out there. There we go. Alright. Gonna lean into this turn. Because that's how you gotta do it. Alright. Okay. We missed our stop. We're gonna swing down here. And there we go. Screw this guy. Oh, I missed that. Oh, that was a bunk. Mistakes were made right there. Oh, no. No! My beautiful face. There we go. No, I lost the grind. Yeah, you gotta super tilt and lean. Keep your balance. Get under there. There we go. Alright, look out for this dude. Oh! I took him out and he took me out. It's called a draw. Alright, let's get past these fools. There we go.
That was close.
Right? Oh, I should call it Chair Stream. I'll get Grim to host. It'll be great. How you doing, Chair? How you doing? I can't do that. There's literally nobody to wrench. There's not enough people getting out of hand. Unless you can make Elric toss some racist bigotry in the chat, I think we're good. You know what I'm saying? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more.
I sure hope Toby's doing okay. Ooh, look at that.
Vroom. Get got. Get out of here. Flick. Yeah. Pick up that fat stacks. Alright. Now we'll swing down here. Duckaroo. Can I spin in here? Yeah. Look out for the workers, because, you know. Oh, ducky duck. Oh, ducky duck. Wow, wow, wow. That's my favorite. I don't know why I find it so hilarious, but it's great. Oh. Spin through here. Look out, schoolboy. I'm gonna slide right under here. Yeah. Oh, go, go, go. Big turn, big turn. Oh, I missed it. That's right. Look out. Haha, slipped right past him. He had no idea what was happening. Yeah. Yes, the rank, Purdue. I was gonna play another detective-based game, but then I also have other games, and I'm thinking to myself, man, that'd just be a great Anna Monday game. So I'm not gonna play that tonight. Look at that drum. Let's pick the drum. And I also haven't played any move games, and so I was like, hey. I've got a bunch of move games like House of the Dead and House of the Dead Overkill and House of the Dead 3 and 4, all kinds of light gun move shooter type games and stuff. you know, let's give it a shot, see how it works.
I sure hope Toby's doing okay.
At least for streaming, anyway. It's,
Ooh,
you know.
Look at that.
Just gonna see how the ease of use is. Boom. Oh, there we go. No, don't kick me. No, sir. What's this guy think he's doing? No, not today. Not today. Big turn, big turn. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, like this game is really great. It's kind of like, it falls perfectly into why I ever bought any piece of PlayStation hardware in the first place, is weird, dumb Japanese shit. Like they will do this. Like, think about it. Like, they built an entire game around riding a chair through stages and doing tricks and gathering money and not getting caught by the triads or whatever this is. And I love the hell out of that. Like, I like that they will experiment and try something new when all we're constantly seeing is the same crap. And, you know, they said, hey, you're gonna swing a wand around? Why don't we put people on a chair? That makes sense. Boom.
That was close.
But yeah, like, I don't know, Japanese game developers will take a crazy idea and just go for it. And I'm a big fan of that. I really am. And, like, I think the idea of this is so neat. Like, it's kind of like a run-based kind of Tony Hawk kind of setup that I'm surprised no one has done anything similar to it. What have you figured out? Lupin the Third, I do have that. I'm going to play that at some point, too. But I've got a ton of games. Like, I've got the Ghost in the Shell game for PS1, Ghost in the Shell game for PS2, you know, just tons of the Inuyasha games, stuff like that. You know, like Die Hard trilogy on PlayStation 1, you know. Yeah, you know, you name it. Chances are I have it. And so, you know, whenever it comes to picking something, I'm kind of like, what am I in the mood for, or what do I want to mess with? You know? And so tonight, it was Move Games, because I had charged my Move Wand to play Everybody's Golf VR. And so I was like, man, I want to... Oh, that guy. He hates my life. Oh, God, why? And I also have kind of set up my area to better allow for VR. Because I want to do some streams where I play, like, VR golf and other stuff in VR, but you need room for it. And, you know, it's not... it's not always ideal. So yeah, I'm trying to set things up to kind of better support my wacky decisions. Oh, I thought I got him. Yeah. But yeah, like, oh no, dead. Oh, my beautiful face. Oh God, why? But as you can see, this area is pretty big, and they've just kind of made routes through it. Look at all these dudes. Jesus. I do. I have the PlayStation VR, and so I have a handful of VR games. I have the One Piece. I have the One Piece VR game. I have a bunch of the weird Japanese demos and stuff like that for the Hatsune Miku stuff. Yeah, there's a bunch of VR stuff that I have. I have that. I have PS Move. You know, we could play some disc golf. We could play some archery. Yeah. I've got all that dumb stuff. I've got No More Heroes. It also, Paradise Edition. It also has move support. It's funny, like, I'm kind of a big fan of the Move and Wii and Wii U. Yeah, there's a One Piece VR game, yeah, on PS4. It's only like a handful of missions, and you get to like go into the room with Nico Robin and Nami and gaze at them while other people look in the room at you. It's weird, but it's all right. Yeah, and there's Fate Stay Night. Oh, he got me good. VR demo thing. Oh, I took him out hard. I super dig the weird, like, Havoc physics I assume this uses. Alright, down we go. Oh, look at this guy. Whoa. What do these people want from me? No. You can't have it. But yeah, like, I really like I really like the Move, and I really like the Wii, because for a while they were really all about bringing light gun games back for me. There was like Time Crisis and House of the Dead and stuff like that all use like the Move or the Wii motion controllers for the guns, and had the little holsters and everything like that. And so I'm a huge light gun game fan, like Virtua Cop and Time Crisis and you know, Vampire Night and all that kind of stuff. And so any chance I get to shoot things, and that's what I thought VR was going to be. I am so kind of disappointed in VR in a lot of ways, because I thought VR was going to be like put on a headset and play some like arcade light gun shooters and just enjoy the shit out of that. But VR has kind of been less than ideal. Like, you know, I wish I could say VR was better than it is. It hasn't fulfilled my simple need to, like, put on a headset and play Virtua Cop or Time Crisis or House of the Dead and shoot things like that. There's just very little of that genre happening, which would be perfect for VR. Just, you know what I mean? If you've been into an arcade and played a light gun game, just imagine playing it in VR. It's like a no-brainer, and it's just not being done. It's just so ridiculous. Yeah, we're nowhere near that. And also, like, while I say I like the PlayStation VR, there are definitely... Oh, Pro Stool. Yo, girl, you got that Pro Stool? It's not high enough resolution, and most of the systems aren't powerful enough to run the games at 60 frames per second. Yeah, exactly, motion sickness. Because, like, there are VR games that, like, I don't get messed up with a lot of stuff, but, like, there are a few VR games that I have played, and the frame rate is so bad on it that, like, I've been like, whoa, and it's basically screwed me up for the whole day. Like, because once you kind of get that, like, you know, vertigo thing happening, and you start getting hot, and it's just, like, ruins you for the day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it is is a hard thing to come back from. And like, I tried to stick it out one day when I was playing something, and it was a bad call. And so I was just like, no, I'll get used to it. I'll get used to it. And I did not get used to it. Actually, it was the Drive Club VR. The Drive Club VR was one of the worst VR anythings I've ever had the misfortune to touch. I've played I played a bunch of VR games and really enjoyed them. And then I played that because I love racing games, and I was like, oh, this should be awesome. Boy, was I incorrect. Let's just put it that way. Mistakes were made that day. I'll tell you that for free. But like, and there's like a lot of movies. Like I've watched Prometheus and some other movies in 3D and VR. You know, I've just watched movies. I just laid back and watched a movie in VR. And it's okay. Oh, and I have Rez. If you've ever played Rez on the Dreamcast or PS2 or PC, that game is in VR. That's great in VR. I also have Thumper. It's like it's like a kind of 80s metal album cover come to life. And it's called Thumper. It's really cool. I have that. I played that in VR. That's amazing. Yeah, like it's I don't know, there are points where I use VR and I'm like, oh, this has so much potential. And then other things I play and I go, God, this is so far away from anything that's worthwhile. And so, yeah, like VR right now, I would say it's, I don't know, I'm looking for certain things that it's not giving me. And I wish that, I'm not sure if it's like the market's not big enough, which you know, I'm pretty sure it's not. You know, Sony's only sold a few million headsets, and when you've only sold a few million headsets, but you've sold like 80 million pieces of hardware, your market is so niche that, like, you know what I mean? Like, how far out of their way do they go to make a guy like me happy? And how, you know, does Sega or Namco waste the time and money to make House of the Dead or Virtua Cop for me? And the maybe, I don't know, what, 30,000 people, you know, let's say I'm being generous, that buy it? You know what I mean? Like, in VR? Like, how many people are actually doing that? That's the thing. Like, get up those stairs, girl. Oh! The Tarantino-style game. Oh, there's a red sign over there. Oh, are you talking Wet? There's a very Grindhouse Tarantino-style game called Wet. Oh, I couldn't even see him. Wet. That's not a VR game, though. That's just a regular action game. Yeah, like I love light gun games, like House of the Dead, Vampire Knight, Ghost Squad, LA Machine Guns, Gunblade New York, you know, Virtua Cop 1 and 2. Oh yeah, I'm not even paying attention to where I'm supposed to go in this mission. I'm just riding, kung fu riding. Duck Hunt, yes, Duck Hunt. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of light gun games. Like, I have every light gun game, like for the Sega Saturn light gun games, and all the light guns. I got the PS1 light guns, PS2 light guns, PS3. Xbox, like Silent Scope. I have Silent Scope. Yeah, big fan of all those games. It's just a genre I enjoy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can just kind of kick back and, you know, just really, you know, just kind of relax and shoot some stuff. That's pretty fun. I got up on top of this roof here, and I'm not sure where I'm going to go. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to get nailed here. Alright, let's go this way. Oh god. Oh god, why? Oh! I took her out, that was great. I'll never argue with that. Oh. See, now I'm excited about light gun games. Now I'm like, light gun games. Maybe I should play light gun games. Oh god, why? Oh god. Every bone. Oh, I gotta get up there too. Yeah, see, this is what's crazy about this game. There was a zone I was in, and it's why I love this game, is because even though it's got weird motion controls, you can get into a cool zone. There's an evil dog in Duck Hunt. I know, I miss to see what duck. Yeah, that dog, he loves it. Alright, it's the last time I'm gonna do this. Man, I could play House of the Dead Overkill. I could play House of the Dead 3. I could play House of the Dead 4. I have them all on this system. It's the hype. It's the good times. Vroom! Alright, let's just grind this out here. Oh, get going, girl. Slide those boobies under there. Get going. That's right. Get under there. Alright, here we go. Get out of there. Alright. But yeah, there's a bunch of weird things in this game. Alright, get out of here. But yeah, like, I'm kind of bummed out they never made a sequel to this game. But I know, like, no one bought it. I mean, like, me and, like, the 5 other people who bought a Move 1. Oh god, why? I think everything that I want is down this way. Yeah. Yeah. Saw all the endings. Oh, don't hit me. Alright. Swing down here. Nope. Yes. Oh, I was gonna hit that roof. There's a bunch of stuff on the roof. There's the van. We're just gonna take this score. That's right.
That was close.
A PS3D TV. Yeah, I've got a bunch of move controllers, and I also bought a bunch because once they said that the move controllers were going to work with the PSVR headset, I went and bought a bunch of them because they were like $5, and then once the VR headset came out, you could get 2 for $130 or $100 or whatever. It was like insane. I was like, what? It was like, you guys were trying to give these things away a few months ago, and now that they're compatible with the headset, you're like, you know, charging 3 times the price for them. Yeah, and that's nonsense.
I sure hope Toby's doing okay.
But yeah, I'll do this mission, and I'll switch out to... I could play House of the Dead 3, House of the Dead 4, or I could play House of the Dead Overkill. And it's the... Overkill's the, like, weird kind of grindhouse one that they made after the fact. Oh, right. Alright, under. And over. There we go. Boom. Big air. Oh, God. Alright, and up. Oh, come on. I've missed that way too many times. Not a fan of it. But the thing I like about this game is kind of the thing that I like about like games like Tony Hawk or games like SSX or anything like that where they want you to learn the stage, they want you to replay the game a lot, and just like, you know, own it, like, you know what I mean, like just basically like figure every bit of it out, kind of like Crazy Taxi, kind of like any of those kind of like more arcadey kind of feeling games. Oh, he kicked me in the head and put my arm through my geometry. Damn you. Oh, I like that. Look, and that's what I love about the physics in this game. My stool took him out. Like, he hit me, but my stool wrecked his knee. What do I need? Yeah, I bought some of them. I bought some of the move wands when they were new. And I have the side controllers, too, like the wireless, like nunchuck side controller. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, and that's the thing, too. Like, the replay value is super important. Because, yeah, I when I'm buying, especially today, like, you know, it's like, I have such a big game collection, you know, and it's like, I think of it like a library. Like, I think of it like, I can, 10 years from now, walk up to it, pull the disc out of a PS1 game, put it in, play it, and I own it, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, no one can kind of take it. No one can digitally remove it from a store, you know, or whatever. Like, because a lot of games get delisted and deranked and stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, fuck that. I paid for that game. I want to be able to play it whenever I goddamn want to. And so, I'm gonna have a nice collection. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, let's get this jump this time. There we go. Right? Oh, look at the sparks. Ooh. Alright. And there's some weird, like, trophy in this game. I think I have it. I might not. It's been a while. And I haven't looked at the trophies before I put this in. But there's a trophy for breaking all those red signs. I'm going to jump out of here. There we go. There's a trophy for breaking all the signs. Those red Chinese signs. And I think I might already have it, but I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, see, there's all these cool little shortcuts and paths and stuff like that. I think it's going backwards through the level, to be honest. I think I did, yep. So the chances of me finishing the stage are 0. Get out of there. Oh. Also, I kind of keep forgetting that this thing has rumble. So half the time, when it does rumble, it kind of freaks me out. Well, here's the thing. I probably have a decent number of them, but I kind of don't... I've kind of always been more of an Xbox guy when it was concerned about like trophies and achievements. So I have like way more like full 1,000-point Xbox 360 games and Xbox One games and Xbox Live Arcade games than I do any PS3 or PS4 games. And so like, and still to this day, if something is on Xbox,
Toby's doing okay.
I buy the Xbox version
Look at
over the PlayStation version. Because on the original Xbox, if you had a copy of SSX Tricky or had a copy of anything that was on both platforms, the Xbox version was always better. The machine was more powerful, had more RAM, better anti-aliasing, everything like that than the PS2. And then when you went into the PS3 generation, the PS3 was so hard to develop for because of that cell processor. Most games were still better on the 360. So I bought everything on the 360 or the original Xbox unless it was an exclusive. So if it was something I wanted and it was only on a PlayStation console, then I would buy the PlayStation one because it was only on PlayStation. And that's the way I still am. And then there's also the fact that, like, the backwards compatibility, I can play Xbox, not all, but I can play a lot of my Xbox games and my Xbox 360 games on the Xbox One. And I can play a lot of Xbox games on the Xbox 360. And so it's definitely been a better value. Like, you're kind of, you know, I guess for lack of a better word, you're future-proofing your collection. And so basically, like, once Sony kind of fucked off with the PS3 and took out the backwards compatibility, and so that PS3s no longer played PS2 games, I kind of stopped caring about that kind of stuff for Sony things, you know what I mean? And then when the PS4 had no backwards compatibility with the PS3, because it was so hard to develop for, because of that stupid cell processor, they just kind of went out of their way to kind of, you know, ensure that I wasn't going to buy everything on their system. You know what I mean? Like, the Xbox ecosystem is better than Sony's, and it has been for a long time. You know, like, I have a lot of PS3 games, but they are exclusives. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have, like, things like the MotorStorm series. They're Sony first party. I have all those games. You know what I mean? Like, 3D Dot Game Heroes, Lair, Ni no Kuni, you know, like Ridge Racer, you know, things like that, Sly Cooper collections, like just things that just were Sony first party. I have it on PS3, or a lot of Japanese games that I got that just didn't come out on the 360. But the 360 was actually really good for Japanese games, surprisingly. There were a lot of like Lost Odyssey and Blue Dragon, Ninja Blade, like Lollipop Chainsaw. Like, there are a ton of great Japanese developed games on the 360. It's actually a really solid machine for that stuff. So yeah, that's the thing. Have we decided on a House of the Dead? That's the real question. Or I could play Time Crisis. I have those games as well, and I have the Time Crisis Raising Storm collection. Yeah. But yeah, and that's also the bummer to me too, is like the PS4, Xbox generation really doesn't have a lot of light gun games or arcade racing games. It's a big sour point. Yeah, but which House of the Dead? Like, I have on PS3 that I can play easily, like with the Move controllers. I have House of the Dead 3, House of the Dead 4, and House of the Dead Overkill. I'd have to hook up a Sega Saturn to play House of the Dead 1. The Grindhouse one? Alright. Well, I'll call it here. I'll shut this one down, and I'll grab that disc, pop it in, and I'll be right back. Yeah, House of the Dead Overkill. Alright. I will be right back with another stream. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.